Going to be FURIA with the P250 in the hands of Serato, looking to cause some damage towards outside. A couple of smokes. And Molotov here, and as Chad said, it is the T-start for the Brazilians here. Fallen up on towards the silo and frozen to patrol the squeaky door. Plenty of players lying in wait.
We considered going down the vent, and he's popped his head back up, so no friction early. Torji to patrol the yard. Serato with that P250 in hand, looking to lop off ahead, but it's the smoke that'll be deployed first. Covering off towards the main position. The flash as well, and Squeaky bust open up, busts a brain, and they're in towards A.
Oh, missed shots for Xerxon on his dualies, but the recovery is siuhy out from heaven. And Jimpphat in alongside him, fallen. Out on an island now, alone in the top site, is left to his own devices, and it's just Serato now. 1v3. Bomb dropped out in the open, and Serato dead. Pistol round locked in for MOUZ, as siuhy and Jimmy offer up the goods.
Yeah, you don't see that too often. 2 opening kills in towards the upper bomb site. They don't even get a plant chat. That is remarkable. What a retake that was. Jimpphat getting it done, working with siuhy as well. Excellent retake with the USPs here. The smoke down towards main, not a problem. As Jimpphat and siuhy both coming in from heaven and just mowing them down here.
Yeah, tidy doubles from both of them. I think it shows just how many bodies towards the A site as well available for MOUZ to deal with this. And we will be getting into FURIA economical.
Yeah, gonna try and get the bomb down the vent, maybe. It's gonna be desperate. Art is down, but surely there'll be a player towards the ramp to deny the cross because, yeah, Jimpphat well aware of this prospect. He's gonna be surrounded towards the ramp, though, so there is a window. The bomb does get planted. That's nice. Not bad at all. That's actually a bit of a victory in its own right. It will be a MOUZ Sports round, of course, but the fact they've got the bomb planted and maybe a kill or two, it's certainly worth it. So the vent dive, successful here.
If they could get a frag with this, yuurih would be doing very well here.
Yeah, 1 kill would be great. Not going to find him.
No, not with the jumping MP9.
You like that?
1 kill would have been sick, though.
Yeah. He would have loved it. He would have been going off his
Well,
tree.
the thing is, they got 3 kills with the MP90. Now, this begs the question, do you go for it? You bring out the AWP early for this first gun round, Chad?
Look,
I reckon you do it. I think you need the extra firepower. I
don't know. I think that the MP9s are very serviceable. I like the conversation about being around Torji, right? But if somebody had died and he dropped the MP9 and then bought the AWP,
exactly.
maybe.
I think he'd still do it. But you're right. Certainly possible without the AWP here. We're just giving them an extra bit of power going into the first gun round.
It's going to definitely impact their hold on their CT side. So how are they going to operate? Like, where are they going to find themselves across the map here? That's the biggest question. Do they want to be aggressive? Do they want to be heavy ramp? Do they want to turtle up immediately?
There are options, you're right. But this opening pick is obviously going to be indicative as to which direction we're going. Damage exchange and are taking the brunt of it. Down to 22 here to kick off round number 3.
Can we also keep our eyes smoke wall watch towards yard?
We have to. We have to. They've had time to learn the smokes, have FURIA.
You would hope so, at the very least.
So surely they've learned them.
So we have got that opening pick. A bit of aggression there from Xerxon, pushing in towards the ramp, trying to find the advantage. A bit of intel at the very least. Gets a lot more than he bargained for, though.
Hold up a second, lads. Take a look at this.
Outside smokes.
Hold up.
Hang on.
Hold up.
I'll throw all the smokes at this point.
Yeah, just one man has to learn them in modern Counter-Strike. Doesn't need to be the whole team. So there's 1 and there's 2.
All right, we'll have a look at the gaps here. Looks tidy. Oh, no, wait. There's a massive.
No.
There's a third?
Look at that.
Okay, we're good.
Round of applause, please, everybody. Standing ovation.
That's what he's here for.
That's fantastic work. They've been able to pull one off successfully. They do head down towards B. We were talking about this Torji potential upgrade into AWPs.
They're walking right now. They're thinking like, my God, we've actually done it. We've crossed in the secret. We're alive in a 5v4 down secret. Wow. It's never happened before, but FURIA, they've done it. Fallen put the time in.
Should be the round as well.
Yeah.
Got this advantage.
Torji should be screwed. He has kind of threaded the needle here. Low HP on Art. That one's free, but he doesn't know that the rest of the team are already down, and so he will get shot in the back.
Yeah, CTs with no presence down towards lower whatsoever here. So once the bomb's planted, you can't imagine a world where MOUZ Sports even go for this one. Probably hold on to the rifles. 4 versus 3. Have got a kit, but looks like their days are numbered here. Round number 3 has fallen apart. Bear in mind that the SMGs are going to have AWPs and more rifles going forward.
I'm just saying, if I'm Jimmy and siuhy, I'm probably looking for an upgrade away from the FAMASs, right? See if you can get yourself a kill into an AK and scoop it up. But apparently they don't want to play any silly games right now, so understandable. We've already lost Astralis and Fnatic, 2 teams. Rocked up, back to Pro League, gone already.
First round.
That's the campaign. You come a few weeks ago, you play your group stage, you have a bunch of matches. Both of those came 3rd in their respective groups.
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
What a way to go out as well. Absolutely mauled. As it is Cello and co working down towards lower, managing to find the important trades there. CTs didn't fancy the retake. 3 will survive for MOUZ Sports, of course, but bear in mind, full investment here. Torji AWP, Xertion on towards the M4A1S as well, so they still have residual cash. It was the correct call if you ask me. FURIA will be truly tested now. Wonders have any MP9s running into their crosshair to kick things off round 4. And bear in mind, this is the pick of FURIA. So a nice early round of post here. Can they start posting consecutive rounds? So we've seen the outside wall of smoke. We know it's in their arsenal.
Yeah, I mean, memes aside, probably will make their nuke way better. The fact that they were able to compete here without reliably nailing the outside wall of smokes is kind of mind-blowing. So, yeah.
We did have a similar problem for 9Z, who are playing on the B stream against VP, but VP banned Nuke, so they won't have to worry about landing the wall of smokes. It's all good.
So they didn't even have to learn any. They just have dodged it all together.
But they did lose to VP back in Argentina about 2 months ago, and this is when Kickit was standing in for Norbert because Norbert was injured. And I think they got about 16-6, 16-7. They got absolutely slammed. So for 9Z on the B stream, it's probably not going to be a very good day at the office.
I think that's a fair guess.
I think they're the weakest team in the playoffs.
Well, FURIA, this is a slower round by their standards. Just biding their time, allowing them to work towards outside, but it's Frozen that strikes first from the garage. All that time they took to find
the smokes. Look, the smokes have been deployed, right? There was a smoke for warehouse, there was one for unbreakable, so they've taken the fight before the smokes have landed, causing some issues. Art was looking for space, but now held back.
And it wasn't even the AWP that took them down. 2 clean rifle kills from Frozen here. They smoke out a squeaky door. Xertion in a passive position towards CT vent. 35 seconds. A contact play from Squeaky to be the port of call here for FURIA, but one more kill will secure the round for MOUZ Sports, just biding their time, making sure they whittle down the clock. Xertion's going to strike at any second now, going to find a couple of kills potentially, forcing them down the fence. There'll be a frag and return from K-Serato, something to work with here. Cello scrambling to get that plant down now, but presumably Jimpphat should be able to take him down. One more shot will do it, and he's going to find it. There it is, MOUZ Sports bouncing back. Beautiful round there. 4 players survive as well, all off the back of the Frozen peak from Garage. You're right, Chad, peeking before the smoke goes down. Kind of feels like the round was thrown away.
I think it goes back to what you were saying. It felt late round. You see the smokes, or at least fight, came in about a minute, so not expecting Frozen to be swinging from red pole side all the way, very brave, bold-faced to front of warehouse. They're taking those jewels. Probably not the weapon they're expecting for the job, and they will be able to cobble together a buy here, FURIA, but for 4 Fallen, it's just going to be the CZ75, so still limping.
It's an old-school pistol for an old-school player. We'll see if he can make it work on the T side. It's going to be Frozen, though, feeling that confidence. It will be siuhy through the smoke to find the first frag. K-Serato dropped.
Just quickly, Harold, do you want to get what you were just showing me up on the PC? Maybe we can show the viewers, because we might have an eco coming up next, especially with Frozen now contributing as well. So a 2-man disadvantage. I don't know if we'll be able to bring this up during the cast, but at least you'll be able to see this as well, Henry.
Oh, what's that? There's been a change.
Yes.
All right.
So we will find out. We'll keep tabs on this for a moment, but there's big news as Frozen continues to smash heads.
I guess we can announce it now, Chad.
We could.
I think we could do it. So there's a new header on the CS2 Twitter page. Chad.
Yeah, there is. And now at the top of the page, it no longer says, "What are you doing next Wednesday?" Now it says, dawn of the final day.
Dawn of the final day.
So take that, Hugo. Yeah. That's just for Hugo. He keeps questioning whether or not it's actually the final day. It's the final day.
Dawn of the final day.
The final day is dawning upon us.
So this is it then.
Today is the final day of CSGO.
It's never going to come back.
Starting from tomorrow, Pro League will be played on CS2.
That is not true. I repeat, that is not true.
Actually confirmed.
Oh, well, this one left by the wayside as the round comes up in favor of MOUZ. We might get that eco that you promised us.
Oh yes, I think
we can actually, yeah, that's kind of sick.
All right, we're excited.
Now that it's on the header, if it's on the header, it's happening.
That's true. When have they ever lied to us before? It means that
they've kind of
there it is.
their eyes, crossed their.
There it is, right there.
There we go. Look, there's the tweet. Hang on, look. I'll bring it up big.
You could even see my business email.
Yes, your business email is available.
If people want to send me a business email, there's my business email.
Dawn of the final day. There it is.
I'm excited. I think everyone is. I think it's a fair statement considering 10 years of CSGO finally coming to an end here. And like Harry said, it's a full eco, not really much to report. Should be an open shut case.
Harry, what was your favorite memory of CSGO?
Of all time?
I mean, there's like memories on different layers. Like for me personally, like, the one
it is this cast,
like
the
a lot.
HHC.
Yeah.
HHC plus.
Probably this cast. And then second of that would be, I guess, like the major in Antwerp, the FaZe Spirit game.
Was a great game.
Was
a
unreal.
very good game.
And one of the coolest things I've ever got to watch. In front of everyone, which is cool.
That's the way I feel about the Cologne final with FaZe and Na'Vi.
Yeah, right? Okay.
Henry, you got a moment? Anyone sticking out for you?
I guess my first major, Cologne 2015.
Okay,
like,
but you were in the bit of a, there was a bit of a fight going on around you at that time.
Was there?
Anders and D-Man were, you know, they were wrestling.
They were, but we managed to break it up before the grand final. So that was my first major, and indeed cast the final as well. So it was a baptism by fire. But yeah, here we are, 10 years later, Chad, pretty much. And,
still going.
Still going, and Counter-Strike is in the strongest place it's ever been.
And we'll see all of you in the servers. If you come up against a Hellboy.
And
Harry, what are you going by?
Anime enjoyer, right?
Anime enjoyer. I just have a bunch of Qs at the moment.
Why is that? I did see that.
I just wanted to be a little bit more anonymous.
Okay.
That was also the night where I said Q, and then I went AFK, and then you changed your name. When I came back to Q.
Well, that taught you a lesson, didn't it?
Yeah.
He did, yeah. Okay, first tactical timeout here. 5-1 in favor of MOUZ. We're back into the good stuff with the guns about to come through. No fallen AWP, not the end of the world on the T side of the Nuke.
But the scoreline getting a little bit out of hand on their pick. We need to see something a bit more convincing from FURIA. They had that third round win, the gun round, but bear in mind that's against MP9s for masses and aggression from MOUZ. Since they've stabilized, got themselves a full buy, they have looked rock solid here, especially towards outside. And FURIA aren't really fragging. We've got Fallen 0-5, K-Serato, Cello, yuurih, all 1-5, and Art a couple of kills more. He's 3-6, and no one's really turned up to the server as of yet. We'll see what they can make of round number 7. Going to need something a little bit more convincing. Torji with the AWP heads towards ramp. Looks like he's going for an aggressive pick, potentially. Lots of damage towards main. Version trying to scramble towards the hut as Fallen potentially sets up an upper execution here.
Well, it wouldn't be a terrible call considering Frozen has actually gone down towards the lower deck, but this ramp push, Harry, this could be deadly. They're in towards the top side. Art's dead.
Yeah, and here's that lobby flank coming in. Jimpphat with a good timing through the back line. 2 kills from it. The bomb gets away from FURIA, and it's only yuurih left standing. 1 on 3, and he is alone.
What a reaction that was, Chad. Pushing in towards the ramp just as they committed to the execution as well. Double kill, bomb down, and yuurih. Surely nothing he can do with this one. Plenty of time, sure. The bomb down towards lobby, 3 CTs to get through, and look at all the utility they have as well. As soon as they know where he is, they can just completely lock him out. It won't even come to that. Jimpphat will post 3 kills, massive kills from the ramp room.
And we have another young gun to talk about, right? So the whole concept of this MOUZ roster is the academy players, and most of that goes to the siuhys of the world. Right? We talk about Torji, we're talking about Exertion, those 3 playing together once upon a time on MOUZ NXT, but the hottest prospect has to be Jimmy, right? Mr. Jimpphat, the Finnish cold-blooded killer, brother of Sergey.
Brother of Sergey.
So, and he's mechanically looking like a bit of a beast. And
super.
He hasn't died yet. He's 9-0. Oh, this is a top go. Here we go.
Off to the races.
Straight in. yuurih leads the charge, but Madgers gets into the right to be the first man to die as Xerxon and Frozen make quick work of the hut play. It is an all-in lockout at the top site. 7-1 to MOUZ, and yeah, you know, this you're dead on, chat, about Jimmy. I've really enjoyed watching him. Obviously, he was kind of... It's interesting, because like you said, when you think like MOUZ NXT, you do think of the old like core, the kind of established player base on MOUZ.
Rest in pepperoni, JDC.
But, you know, Jimpphat was like the kind of next in line to the throne of MOUZ NXT. He moved in when this team got promoted in the first place. Then he came through with a similar look to the original squad that moved up to MOUZ. So yeah, there's all history on NXT for this MOUZ team. Well, with the exception of Frozen, obviously, who is the young veteran.
FURIA could be history in
There's the AWP.
if they keep this up. There's an opening pick. You're right. That's from the silo. Fallen leading with an opening kill here. Presumably a reaction from the CTs will come through. Need to get some presence down towards lower. Exertion makes noise as he drops down the vents here. Outside wall is deployed. FURIA need to get through. Just one solo
2 down.
play out. Oh, it's 2 now.
Yeah,
there we
so
go.
1 decon side, 1 stairs. As who's taking first contact? Looks like Xerxon. Frozen. That must have been some shot.
Okay, Fallen will get his second at the round though. 4 versus 3. They know 2's down towards lower at this stage. Towards upper we go. It is the correct call. Jimpphat yet to die. Presumably not towards upper though.
Well, they know he's the ramp player, so this is FURIA who should be looking to take some space right now. Oh, the timing on this. The timing on this. Fallen just
walk out. Fallen. Oh, just leaves the angle. And that's when Xertion moves in. Cello going back into the lobby. Is about to face off against Jimpphat, man who's yet to die in this game. And is that going to change as he moves into the lobby? It's a good position at least for Cello.
Oh, he might reposition now. Cello can't sit here and wait. He's going to get flushed into Jimpphat, but he's been spotted.
Oh,
Jimpphat still takes him down. This one's on.
10-0 on Jimpphat. And a 2v3 now for FURIA to try and get through. yuurih and KScerato trapped in the bomb site. One man out through the heavens. yuurih wins that. Jimpphat's finally dead. Nade rains in for Frozen, and he lights them up. Just enough time to grab this defuse, and a 1v2 to keep this scoreline real pretty for MOUZ, all on the back of Frozen.
That is wild, Harry. The fact they were in such an uncomfortable position, their backs to the wall in every sense of the expression. It's a great HE grenade, forces the swing, they line up for him, and Frozen continues to streak here. The money is getting out of control on the CT side. Frozen will have close to $16,000 after the reinvestment here. Got AK-47s and just so many resources going forward here. There are the fan cams. You can see the URL at the bottom if you want to get stuck in. ESL.gg/fancam. Come support your favorite team and show us how much you love CSGO.
Give us a wave. Last day. Well, yeah, man. Hopefully the memories for you are as strong as they are for us.
Exactly.
But this is a memory that FURIA, I think, would rather forget so far. It has been a drubbing. 8-1. There's still a chance for them to try and claw this closer, but we haven't really seen too many signs of life.
Yeah.
Fallen getting 2 kills on the AWP. The timing going against it with that smoke push, the fact they braved it was huge. They had to make a maneuver in the number disadvantage situation. The smoke then towards Squeaky Door to isolate Cello. He then steps out into the open, gets owned by Jimpphat. You love it.
You wear it.
31 kills on MOUZ, 11 for FURIA.
Quick math.
So, you know, that never bodes well. 8-1.
Yeah.
These are a bunch of ugly numbers. And this is FURIA's map pick.
Oh, there's an opening kill, though. KScerato has been activated the last couple of rounds here. Down the vents he goes.
He's going out
Just
main.
What?
That's kind of wild.
This is an Art maneuver, right? You see Art do this from time to time, but traditionally not KScerato. So curious by him, undetected for now, and might be able to grab another kill. Is Frozen aware, so seemingly knowing what FURIA are up to.
Jimmy, gotta do it. And Jimmy's rustled them. Torshi comes in to lend a helping hand, and he'll knock out the remaining 2. FURIA are getting bodied right now. This is wild. They're not even making a dent, man. KScerato goes out, gets a 5v4, gets all the way to main, is held from the back of garage. Everyone else dies going ramp to one guy, and the support AWP rotating in from hell.
He's so ready for it as well. It's so well read. They've got 2 players there. He's just dropped the smoke down. Jimpphat gets 2 massive kills. Torchi running the gauntlet through the flames, and it's 9-1 on the board. MOUZ Sports, they can't even believe it. Running away with this first half. FURIA down to departure by once again. Another 5v4 squandered as they try their luck towards the Squeaky Door here. More pace applied towards the upper bomb side, but Frozen continues to mow them down. The execution keeps on coming. Is there anything that can be done here? They're scrambling, trying to get down the vents, and it will be Cello. CZ in hand. Another pick found, 4-4. Something to work with here. The chaos subsides.
The lower side, at least. So something to work with for FURIA, but they need to try and get this bomb punched in. Fallen found another frag, but immediately traded, and now in towards the lower side. Frozen, are you ready for this? The P250 is going to blindside him. Art, he's picked up a rifle. This one's on.
Can't believe this is the round where they actually have the advantage now. Pistols across the board, bomb planted. Retake definitely still on here. Jimpphat towards ramp. AK-47 in hand, waiting for a mistake, a swing from a potential T-side player, but no one giving anything away.
Art might be a bit screwed here. No one can really help him, so he's probably dead, just trying to get out with 1. Jimpphat should be able to walk this kill in for free.
They have a smoke.
They could get on this bomb still. Smoke goes on it over at the Astralis plant spot. Jimpphat gets on it. siuhy holds the door. yuurih! No, the AWP to try and stop this, and he can't. So the 2v3 is stolen right from under their noses. And FURIA.
Couldn't have been a
familiar feeling descends upon FURIA here. Another round that slipped away from them. That one, though, that one had a lot more riding on it for the FURIA squad. That looked like it was going to be maybe their momentum break round on the pistols to kind of bring them back in.
Oh, a little bit too tentative. They weren't playing off each other at all, just waiting for the tap of the bomb, but the round had already collapsed. And the AWP, you get one chance to deny the 5-second defuse. It doesn't connect. FURIA at least get the bomb planted. They're 10-1 down, still a few rounds to be played.
Look at this from MOUZ. They're throwing the Tetris smoke. And this will deny the top hut molly. It means Exertion can stay top hut ready for the fight. Oh, with the timing, they're out. And they should have been able to get that kill. siuhy and Exertion both with frags. This is just ragdolling right now. Curb stomping. Absolutely dismantling FURIA right in front of our very eyes.
Well, Fallen's been the only one finding these opening picks. We'll have to find a lot more than that to recover this one. Round 12, 5 on 3. They've lost Keserato and Art en route towards upper, now just discussing their options. What can they really do with this? Fallen's on an island. He's there alone, down towards lower. His teammates have to go ramp, presumably. They hold up, see what he can do.
Oh, good luck with that.
I've got to cross over towards his AWP, unfortunately. So where do they head? Squeaky door would work out, I suppose, but Jimpphat's got that on lockdown as well.
It's awkward because to even react to the AWP being posted in hut, they first have to learn about it. And so, there you go. There's the lesson. Cello.
Oh, bomb down.
He now says in a rather deflated voice, AWP pushed hut. And, and so now they know. They know where the AWP is. And there is some weirdness with this movement down the vent. But in a 2v5
what does
with
this smell
25
like, guys?
seconds left,
what does this smell
like? It's a save. I recognize that scent anywhere.
It's everyone's favorite smell. Yeah, it just lingers, doesn't it?
And
you can taste
that's
it.
They know Fallen's down towards lower. They're having a look for him, Chad. They're not going to let him get away scot-free here. He'll have to hit 2 bangers to survive. The first one probably no problem. Now he's in a lot of trouble here. They know exactly where he is.
After
he's got
time.
5
Do him
seconds.
after time. Do him after time.
They have to, yeah.
Oh, they all want it. And Fallen can hear this.
Fallen, you're in trouble, my friend.
He knows they want to deal with him. He knows they want him. Oh, but Fallen gets out.
They didn't really throw... Look at how much money they have. Come on, MOUZ. Throw your stats on the line,
they
boys.
want the AK-47s, Chad, to be fair.
But Henry, you win an 11-1.
You are.
Yeah, but
you
come
are.
on, dude. Jimmy's 13-1. You don't want to lose that if you're him.
Well, good point, Harry. This is the
Well,
real...
stats matter more than the victory, obviously. That's what.
Well, no, but come on. I don't think they're really worried about the victory either, if I'm honest with you. Like, at 11-1, you know, I don't think they're sat there going, well, not getting that off out of the round has probably meant we're going to lose.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
Mentally, Harry, what feels worse than dying after time? On the T side with no loss
literally
as you're losing 11-1.
Yeah.
It was already bad. Imagine how much worse it would feel.
Also, I want to say, because you mentioned it, I love the Tetris smoke on the top side. I've been doing this for months,
here
right?
we go.
And it's actually lit. Listen to this, right? It gives you not only does it deny the top hot molly, but it also gives you a one-way into the door fight. Don't get me wrong, they still can spam the smoke and kill you. But if you back up and play like towards the back of the hut, it's actually a one-way to main as well.
That's cool.
So you get like 2 one-ways from one smoke and molly denial.
All right.
So love that from MOUZ.
We are going to be back into the action. That AWP is saved into the follow-up round here. But speaking of AWPs, siuhy, he's had enough. Oversteps the mark there after finding 2 insane opening frags there. It's a 4 versus 3. A lot of damage inflicted elsewhere to FURIA. They've done very well at getting down the vent, so give them that. But it's just doing anything with it. It's been the problem, to be honest with you.
If only that was how you know the scores were tallied, right?
That's around. That's the point. Fair enough. You've got to play it down the vents. We had no idea.
We will concede.
They are doing a great job in that facet of the game. Every other part of the approach, though, hasn't been great. Outside smokes were working.
Yeah, that's true. They have improved
Vent
upon
drops
that.
has been working.
Keserato does have a kill here as well. Jimmy's dead.
Presumably, he has a kill.
No, definitely. 100%.
Does he overcook the pooch, though?
Don't.
Well, the pooch is currently being cooked. Is it overcooked? Let's find out. No.
Overpooch.
Overcooked. No, that's well cooked, Henry. That is well cooked.
Well, this is actually a solid chance of a round, but Xertion's at the scene of the crime here. Smoked off at least. 35 seconds remaining. Looks like a nice open plan will be coming through. Xertion doesn't want to give him his position. We'll call for the cavalry to arrive towards the window room. siuhy will join him and Frozen descends from the ladder of the vents as well. So they'll definitely be going for this. They've got an incendiary and an HE, and the first interaction towards Decon will be very, very important. Keserato gives them the man advantage.
2v3 now. siuhy making the next move out through double, but he feeds himself to Art, tucked in at dark. And for Xertion, might be the same fate over here in Decon. 1 kill on his way out of the round. It's FURIA finally breaking the mold and getting a second on the board after a 9-round streak. So maybe Chad was right. MOUZ should have removed that AWP. They kept it in play, and they win the round immediately.
Well, At least you've retracted all of your statements.
I have.
Thank you.
He did say maybe, though.
Maybe.
Well, yeah, he's not a cursory maybe.
That was an opening 5-on-3 as well, bear in mind. So, I don't know, Chad, you've got to give it to Torchy. Like, you've got to fall back after 2 opening kills, surely at that point.
Yeah, but I think at this point, Shui's going, all right, boys. It's sort of, you know,
Yeah, you get a little looser, right?
That's how you lose rounds.
No, I know, exactly. Yeah, that is how you lose. It's like the stage
like
one
they end up getting
is
4 rounds and
developing so much confidence that you just kind of give them the way back in. Oh, God, it's happening.
We're off to the races, ladies and gentlemen.
Going to try his hand at it. It's far cleaner, far nicer. And returns the advantage to MOUZ. Jimpphat's even taken the lobby away.
So brave.
Oh, Frozen melts out in the yard.
Oh, I see what he did there. His name's Frozen. He died to fire, so he melted.
He melted like how Frozen things would.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That's actually pretty cool.
Oh, but Jimpphat.
Oh, he considered it. Probably a good decision not to. You can see where yuurih's playing up on the roof. What would happen to him, Harry, if he got left outside?
If you leave a Jimmy out in the sun,
Might get a bit sunburned.
It degrades.
It degrades. The structural integrity withers away.
A ripped Jimmy is no good for anyone. All right.
Good advice, actually. Yeah. Very, very important to know. 2-on-2, though, boys.
And 2 players from MOUZ gambling towards the upper side.
That's both.
That is both.
So more than happy to give up the lower deck. And actually, they might get a pleasant surprise. If they just waltz on out through hut, it would be perfect. Thanks, guys. Come on in. The water's warm.
Oh, dear. Yeah, you're onto something here. It doesn't look like there's a chance unless they find a timing.
Oh, no, exertion. He's just
getting
dropped
weird.
down lower. He just went down the vent. Oh, dear. Straight back up, but yuurih deletes him. And so FURIA, 2 in a row.
Oh, dear.
This could be the turning point.
Like I said, 11-4. It's not a great half, but you've recovered an 11-1 scoreline there, and it was a 5-on-3 to get the wheels in motion. FURIA will have everything they need for this final round, and it's up. Cracking things open. The team's starting to be activated here. We're starting to see some impressive sequences. Fallen hitting his shots. yuurih, that's a lovely one to close the round out as well. And MOUZ, yeah, they give up the setup.
I don't know why they gave up the setup. If you were committed that long in the round, why don't you just stay committed?
I guess you heard nothing at the 15-second mark. Thought someone should get down lower, I suppose. It was the worst possible timing. They had everything covered. And it's Torchy outside with the AWP, up against Fallen once again. Defensive angle, watching for the cross towards T-Red. And the first fight should be coming in. Jumping across, Fallen avoids the bullet.
Art's made it up on top of main. And Frozen is now starting to drop down lower, trying to get ahead of some of these moves being made outside. Oh, siuhy, this one's his 100%.
Don't like this.
I feel like now the push is currently overcooking. But will it be well done for siuhy?
Oh, how long is he going to hold on to it for?
Come on, man.
Oh, it's giving me so much anxiety, man. I know, like, you've kind of let this build up too much now.
But he has a player in lobby entrance, right? That's why KSRO thinks he's clear. There's a player to siuhy's left who's meant to be covering this the whole time. And that was Cello. Cello now realizing siuhy slipped the net, pressure on, and well, kills just keep coming. So could be the 12-3 after all.
Cello's getting yelled at now. Torchy dead in the hut, but yuurih can't win this one 1v4. And so MOUZ go forward. They get 12 in their first half of FURIA's Nuke.
Say you're looking cute. looking for it, but you can't find it. Can't find another one to get around with. You try, but never find someone who's mine. Keep looking for it, but you can't find it. Can't find another one to get around with. You try, never find another me. Tell me something I can hear. Body screaming. You won't admit that you want me close. I know you need, you know I know. When you're with me, you feel it the most on the low. You say you're looking, keep looking for it, but you can't find it. Can't find another one to get around with. You try, but never find someone who's mine. Keep looking for it, but you can't find it. Can't find another one to get around with. You try, never find another me.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. After 4 weeks of play, the group stages are over. We're here for day one of the playoffs, and MOUZ putting their best foot forward in the first half. A furious pick. It's 12-3. Everyone considered this one done. I'm still a believer though, Chad. I think FURIA can bounce back, and it all starts with this pistol round.
Oh, damn straight it does. The Brazilians, Malta being their second home. Let's see if they can make this map.
That's true.
Yeah, feel a whole lot more
They're doing this for the island of Malta.
as it is their pick. You don't want to be getting blown out of the water in this fashion.
No, certainly not. Harry is going to be a fast-paced round in towards Sports running away with it. My God! Smokes down, Molotov deployed, both CTs retaken from heaven, but sent to their grave instead. It will be Fallen remaining, and what a convincing rush that is from Mountsport. Pitch perfect, round a Counter-Strike.
All right, should we move on to map number 2?
Yeah, I
Come
think
on
we probably
now.
should
Give FURIA a chance in the force fight.
Well, we just did.
That was the chance.
Give him a chance in the force fight.
That was
another chance.
We have one more chance, is all I have.
Well, it is Pro
Full
League
of
after all.
chances here, aren't we? Yeah.
Just one more chance. CZs are coming out,
Like
let me
a
tell you.
bootleg game of Monopoly.
All right, not this round. Next round is our final chance. This is not a chance. This is 14-3.
Are
There
you
is
sure, though,
one
Henry?
more chance.
One
after this.
After this chance, they've literally got one more chance. And that's when I'm going to say it might be done. This game is
How
still
very
on.
bold, brave.
This one is still on for me.
Okay.
I've seen
Well,
some
then let's
things.
treat it like as such. So look, we got
What,
the CZ
this
for
round?
our-
No.
Harry, you want to treat this round here?
That's what Henry's trying to, Henry's a big believer. He's seen what Yuurih can do.
No, he's a big believer.
I am. That's
Yeah.
something that's not out there in the public domain. Big Justin Bieber fan.
We're bringing him back.
Yeah, did he go?
I don't know. I mean, he's kind of just like fallen out of discussion. Really,
Yeah.
in the same way.
Yeah, I guess
I
that's
think
a good
his
point.
wife gets
That's
more
a whole discussion in
than he-
itself.
I think
really.
his wife gets more discussion than he does these days. I don't know
Yeah.
if you've been keeping up with the...
No.
No, dude, I know people are always just tweeting obscene things, aren't they? There's
Yeah.
just things everywhere on the internet.
I think you'll find
You're always getting
it's
like
posting
Yes.
things on X.
Yeah, you're right. I guess it is that, but no one calls it X.
What's Jimmy aiming at? He's aiming at the crouch peak.
Yeah, That's pre-firing Jimmy for you.
Pre-firing Jimmy.
He gets it.
Yeah, headshot
See?
Jimmy. I would love to talk to Jimmy's parents.
Yeah, well,
Why?
well
you've
first
got-
question.
How is it having two sons who at different times were professional Counter-Strike
Yeah,
players?
it's actually a very good question.
I'd say we never really considered it, Chad, but now you've asked the question. It feels pretty good. They've had relatively successful careers. They've not really blown the server out of the water, but they've made a living for themselves, which is all we can ask for, really. I think would be the response.
Okay, thank
What would
you.
be your next
This is
question?
nice. This is good. It's like artist's interpretation of how the interview might look.
How do you feel? You know, the support of a team like MOUZ is for such a young individual like Jimmy, who is 16 years young.
Well, Chad, of course, they're
Or
not
is he
one of the
17 now?
they're
Maybe
not one of the
17 now.
absolute biggest orgs, but they're a staple of Counter-Strike. They've always had money in the game. They've always had a decent squad kicking around, and yeah, focusing on the youngsters, which is what we love for our children here. They want to have opportunities, a chance at the big stage, and yeah, this is something we've been looking forward to. Now, seeing our youngest deliver.
He is 17 now, just
17?
to confirm. And to round 18 we go. The last chance, I believe it was.
This is the actual last chance. Like, we've had all the last chance brackets throughout the 4 weeks for FURIA on this map at least. If they don't win this round, you can say it's done. I'll allow it. And we've even got an AUG as well, which is my favorite gun right now. So look out for that. It's not an auto sniper. It's the next best thing.
Do you just say things,
Yeah.
or is this real? I don't think I've ever seen you look at an orb. Here
Never
we
even
go.
bought one.
Oh, a TK in there. Torshi.
see?
Torshi's defecting. He's joined Furia. Here we are out towards ramp. Frozen and Torshi will kind of rein it in. And so the last chance for Furia
Round's not done yet.
is still in play. Keserato and Cello.
Wait.
Can they do it? 2v4. Everything is resting on this round.
Keep going.
Cello watches on from the heavens, leaving no box unturned.
All the boxes turned over for now. Like it's
Guys, I'm sorry to everybody at home. I hope that this game is more entertaining for you, because this is an absolute
Hang on.
smashing.
Chad, whoa, Chad.
It's
what's
great
going
to
on
see.
here?
It's great
Let
to
the
see.
Come
round
on,
play.
bro. Respect underdog, Chad.
They haven't even planted yet.
Well, guys,
Wait.
it's his
Oh
teammate.
my god. Okay, you're right. Okay. Oh wow, a chance, an opportunity, another team kill
I
perhaps.
just saw the org, and for a moment I forgot, you know?
You saw your favorite.
And it was Torshi again, you know? Like, he's already killed the MOUZ player in this.
Exactly.
In fact, actually, the only damage done to MOUZ in this round
don't do
was Torshi.
Yeah.
Where do you think Keserato's going, guys?
For the retake.
Oh, Cello, he's on your screen. Cello, he's 100% on your
And
screen.
now that Zershan's dead.
But more importantly, there's a case right away. So there you go. There'll be one last chance.
One final last chance here for Furia. One
right.
final
We're gonna keep the
go
wheels
at
on.
it.
We're gonna keep the wheels on. Hopefully, it is the absolute.
When I'm
last
the one
round.
trying to be the most serious, you know
No,
there's
you
a
are.
problem.
No, I was trying to create a storyline. I was trying to create a bit of drama, some tension in the arena. This game hasn't delivered. I was hoping that something would happen, some divine intervention, but unfortunately, Furia not delivering the goods. It is going to be map points. A very underwhelming start on their choice of arena as well. Nuke has just slipped by the wayside. Fallen's got double digits. No one else really fragging, though. He's had a couple of opening picks. That's about it.
Can you remind everyone whose map choice this was, Henry?
This was Furia's map pick, I believe.
Okay.
But the Orc's gone over to the T side now. You don't see that too often.
Yeah,
That's a talking point, I suppose.
the shift of power
The
now.
shift of the org. Now maybe this is kind of like Sauron getting his eyes back, his hands back
His
on
eyes
the one
back.
ring. Sauron has his eyes back, and we're ready to go.
Orcs are in Group A.
Who's Sauron? Just
Lord of the Rings. Lord of the
Lord
Rings.
of the
why does that
Rings,
get so
please.
many shout-outs on this broadcast? Every reference
Come
from Lord
on,
of the
man.
Rings. Like, it's not that good. It's a fine film. I'll give you that.
It's not that good. That can't be the
Okay, no, it's
official
not.
stance on
Let's
it.
not open the can
Right,
of
look,
worms.
take a look at this.
Here it is. The Orc.
This is a modern day Lord of the Rings type tale out in the yard. Exertion. He's almost the Aragorn, the Gimli, and the Frodo rolled into one.
Oh, okay.
Frozen, meanwhile, that's a Samwise Gamgee right there. Keserato, dead on
be
the
a
steps
golem?
of Mount Doom. Exertion and Torshi both fall outside. Fallen gives them a run for their money. Furia, this last final chance might actually yield some results for them here.
Hold up. If Frozen stays alive, siuhy's down the vent undetected. Art should be a dead man. Frozen just needed to live. This flank from siuhy will come into play. Art had the knife in the hand, prepared for it. Art! Fantastic work from him. A double up from Fallen and Art, both of which now in the double digis. As Jimmy...
He wouldn't, would he?
Well, he likes rustling a thing or two.
Oh, but he's dead from heaven. He's dead from heaven. Surely. Cello, come on now. This one's free, and Cello's going to collect.
Okay.
there we have it.
FURIA.
They're still alive.
Earn themselves another chance.
Yeah, actually true. Like, there are no more chances, but that one was converted.
Fallen here is saying, "You shall not pass." That
Yeah.
might be a scene from the movie.
Shall not
Yeah,
pass.
you've seen that one.
I've seen that one.
Yeah.
That's from the first
So that
one,
was
right?
Fallen doing that whole thing.
Yeah.
But also, Henry, I'm not a massive... I don't think I've seen all 3 movies in their entirety.
Yeah, I've only seen the first one.
It bores me.
It's just too long.
What is
Like, why are
happening?
films
Why
long?
am I with
Why make a film
Why
long?
are films long? What's happening, man?
Hold up, Harry, talk about this.
All right, yuurih gone deep out in the yard. This is a big play from yuurih. Wrestling on the AK. He gets out with 2. There's one more man behind red. He knows about that. Teammate is dead around him. Just got picked off around the smoke. Torshi still floating around red with the AWP. Undeterred by the fact that yuurih was going on this reign of terror out in the yard. And a 3v4 now breaks out with MOUZ grinding to a bit of a halt here. They're waiting to see if FURIA give them anything else.
Might as well. Plenty of time on the clock. They do have a couple of smokes remaining. Torji, 13 points of health, but still, one more pick and they even the battlefield out here. Flashbang considered, but siuhy just going to use brute force. Doesn't work out. Bomb goes down, unfortunately. That should be the round.
Yeah, that's a nightmare. Torji probably considering a save, but with so much time, it would be ill-advised to just run back to spawn and try and hunker down. It's also being searched out by Fallen. So space being taken. FURIA sucking all this up, and a chance for them to slowly get back into this game. Now, sure, it feels more than unlikely considering the circumstances, but for me, it's more about warming into the series.
Absolutely.
Right? At this point, this is as we know, we're in the playoff bracket. It's single elimination. You lose, you're out. You're going home. You want to make sure you at least have your individuals, and when we say individuals, we're looking more for your Queserados, your yuurihs, your cellos, that rifling trio who are going to be needed as we move forward.
Even if you only get to, like, let's say 8-9 rounds, you'll have time to digest this loss, understand what's happened, know it's a best of 3, it happens, doesn't really matter what the scoreline is, but yeah, just getting warmed up and shaking this defeat off, and it'll be frustrating for your opposition as well. Instead of getting that lovely 16-4 scoreline, is getting them out of there. They're going to have to grind for this a bit more now, and their money should be broken.
Beautiful blue eyes.
I didn't see that.
Oh.
How blue were they?
They were very blue.
Sapphire blue?
Yeah, like the turquoise color of the sea, just like in Malta.
Just like Malta. The beautiful Mediterranean here.
I heard you guys were out on the beautiful turquoise sea last night.
We did.
Yeah,
we went for a little boat ride.
Yeah, it was nice.
Was it as rough as this game?
To be fair, we went out at about 8 p.m., which is not advised for a boat trip.
That's why I was
we
not
also
on the
went
boat.
out on like one of the only stormy nights I've ever seen.
Yeah, we went out in full storm.
Basically in like peak don't sail weather was when we went sailing.
Which was exciting.
It certainly added a kind of fun adrenaline element to it.
They're trying to do a smoke wall yard to fake secret, so they are getting control, but you can see here they've had to throw a smoke on the fly because of an unforced error. Actually, no, it was a forced error, not unforced, as Art does take down Torji. That's the AWP in the dirt, under pressure. Multiple bodies jumping his way, and Art continuing to deliver. It is really just him and Fallen in these multi-kills.
Yeah, the double AWP setup is out, and looking quite comfortable here. Could fall apart if a couple of frags arrive here, down towards lower. There's the second, the third, not converted just yet, but they know exactly where Queserato is. Isolated behind the lower bomb side silo here. Jimpphat spotting the barrel, finds the third kill, equalizes things to a 2-on-2, and the bomb should be planted. Well, the CTs, they're still towards upper. They've got plenty of time to reposition, set up the crossfire here. Frozen was just a tech 9, but seems to be close towards ramp.
This is terrifying for FURIA.
Oh, he's owned up.
The chances are about to run dry. Frozen, locking in that kill. It's all left on to Cello, and Cello's been having a real rough game. He's looked out of it in the best of moments of FURIA. Asking him a 1v2, it's asking a hell of a lot. 1 HP left, and Jimpphat swings him, locking in the win for MOUZ, who steal away FURIA's pick of Nuke, and now sit a map up.